Hello, hello, hello. It's time for some Nighttime Champions gameplay. Oh boy. Let's let's make it quick. Just to knock out these Dean's dailies. Usually I would do hard mode because there's a better chance of getting weight belts. But almost did Roman Reigns. But normal also gives a chance of weight belts. I need 8 weight belts to take Rusev to 3-star bronze. I've been trying to farm them. That hurt my ears. I've been trying to farm them for the event coming up in the next couple of days. You get balloons or cake or some crap like that for enhancing. So we shall see. But in the meanwhile, I'm gonna do these Dean daily as well as answer questions. A couple of you have sent me some questions, so I shall answer them. We're gonna call it 10 questions of Davey D. And if you like it, feel free to send me more questions. I have no objections to answering. I'll answer a question after every match. Let's see how that goes. DVD for life. DVD. That's like legit the best part of videos for me. The best part. Alright, let's end this. Let's end this sucker. I usually do 8 to make sure I get all the gems I chose, but whatever. I'm very sure I should get 6. Yep, did get 6. Okay, so that's one off the Dean's Daily done. You see my cool glowing headset? A little beep boop, beep boop. A little Star Trek action. Captain, engaged. First question, where do you do your work? I am a work-at-home artist. So any room in my apartment, any piece of furniture, any and everything is fair game for me to create with. I have shot outside very minimally, only because I don't have as much control over the elements, and in terms of like random passersby, hey, what you doing? You taking pictures? Must be nice. So it's a lot easier and convenient for me to work from at home. Let go. DB. Not to be confused with douchebag or Donald Banks or that boy or Drunken Buffalo or Dingy Balls. None of those. You're talking about Daniel Bryan. Oh man, oh man. That still throws me for a loop every time. How it just randomly cuts off in the middle of the cheering. Time to end you, sucker. Time to end you, sucker. You wanna do blue? Yeah, fully charged. Do I wanna do blue? Do I wanna do blue? Do I? You know what? Let me get these loot boxes. Since it's double, it'll pin him anyway, and I'll get 6. Holla. He look like a man. What y'all know about Miss Swan from Mad TV? Nothing. I ain't even gonna comment on it further. I don't know nothing. He look like a man. I always play with these guys. A little Kofi Kingston action going on. I don't play with him or Sin Cara. Gotta diversify my portfolio. Diversification. Not to be confused with constipation or segregation. I was going to match purple. Huh. Okay. Okay, John Cena's. I see you. I see you. You can tell his moves are severely underleveled. Severely. The only thing he has going for him is gem damage. And the fact that I leveled him up all the way. Maybe for the event I'll do that. I'll just chuck some TP into him. Diversification. And then alliteration. I'll do that. Trying to find this bottle of water in the dark. Almost had max, yo. Why y'all trying to play me like that? Don't play me, play Lotto. The next question, who is your current favorite wrestler? Hello. Pentagon. Hello. Why? Because I just like him, man. He's like the anti-hero. He's clearly a bad guy, but everybody loves him because he's a bad guy. Well, at least I'm speaking from a Lucha Underground aspect. I have not been able to see him in any other promotions, so I don't know what his work is like outside of Lucha Underground. But I just like him, man. He's so cool. And he snaps your arm. You don't care if you're man, woman, child, ghost, unicorn. You're gonna catch that broken bones and trip to the ER. Pentagon. Now he's the Lucha Underground champ. Shoot. I need to figure out other ways to watch his work, honestly. And can you smell what the Rock is cooking? And it smells like pie. Oh, it smells like pie. Oh, can you smell what the Rock is cooking? Part of me hopes he doesn't kick out of this. Like, really hopes he doesn't kick out of this. There you go. There you go. There you go. This is taking too long with these low-level scrubs. Let me go through a Callisto's. Vampire! Oh no, he did. Yo, Callisto is legit. if you put steel on him, he's even more legit because his moves just keep feeding and feeding and feeding. You put multiply gems on them green moves or them blue moves, it's disgusting. It's a disgusting, man. It's a disgusting. He ain't kicking out of that. He's a showboat. He gonna hold his L. That's what I thought. Better not make me eat my words, boy. I said he ain't gonna kick out. Scrawl. I said scrawl. Oh, next question. What is the role, it's an art question. What is the role of the artist in society? That is interesting. I would say an artist echoes the current temperament of a society. Like whatever's going on, the temperature, the political climate, social climate, you know, even outside of that, just like let's boil it down to like microcosms being like smaller communities or whatever, but because of the internet everything is more connected and global now. But they would reflect and be a visual depiction, an audible depiction, a literary depiction of exactly what is going on. Like if you check the artistic styles throughout the centuries, obviously it changes and varies because one, skill is increased. Two, whatever they have to say, the message. I'm sorry, I'm trying to think and play at the same time. The message of what they're trying to say is being channeled. I hate to use the same words over and over, via the climate of what's going on. Like, take for example Picasso's Guernica, which I believe was a commentary of one of the wars. I don't want to say World War II. I believe it is World War II, but I could be wrong. When I first saw it, I was like, okay, this painting is trash. But when the art professor actually broke down what was going on, I was like, wow, okay. Okay, so even though I wasn't there at that point in time, seeing a historical artistic representation of it kind of gives me a, how can I say, like a peephole into that slice of time. So I guess I would be able to empathize with what is going on. So this is a long answer. The role of an artist in society not only documents what is going on, but Lord, don't let me get pinned. Stop. Not only what is going on politically, socially, blah, 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 but also creatively and stylistically, because, you know, everything changes. The only thing consistent is change. So I guess you could say an artist is a historical documenter of sorts. That's one aspect of the role of the artist in society. And then also, you know, someone who gives you something to enjoy, a slice of life that becomes permanently frozen in time. Someone who creates instant classics, whether it's music, photography, painting, entertainment. I don't even just limit art to visual art. Like architecture in itself is art, furniture itself is art. All of those speaks to the temperament of the time. I feel like I'm rambling, but use a health pack. Boom. But yeah, long answer. That is the role of an artist in society. Like even when I look back at some of my art, I can see my stylistic changes, and then I remember, oh, this is what I was going through at that point in time, or this is what life was like at that point in time. Hence why my artistic style was this way. Like in my work from 2000 and I want to say 2005 to golly maybe 2008. I went through a red and black phase with everything was red and black, red and black, red and black. And that was just echoing the sentiment of I had felt hold on, trying to think of play. I had felt, I don't want to say burnt out, but drained of life. Like if you look at my work is very vivid. So to go from someone who creates very vividly to just red and black, you know, I felt like if I had died and then like a phoenix, you know, I was rebirthed from the ashes. So I was going through some really personal stuff with like friends, church stuff. And I was like, dang, what is life? So I was in red and black for a long time. So whenever I look back at that work, it's like, hey, I remember that. It was a cool period. It sucked and it was cool at the same time. So yeah, again, man, art can transport you to places, man. Even your own interpretation of something you had nothing to do with, it can resonate with you. Like I would make stuff and people would be like, yeah, I see this and I see that, and you did this and you did that, and I see where you were going when you did A, B, C, D, and E. And in my head, I was like, I was not doing that. But art is subjective, and if that is what you see, then that's what you see. You know, what is the world? What's it? There's a quote that says, "We don't perceive the world as it is; we perceive the world as we are." So you know, I can tell you why I created a piece, an artist can tell you why they created a piece, but you can be getting something completely different from it. And it doesn't mean your interpretation is incorrect. Your interpretation, it may not have been what the artist was going for, but you know, this is what it means to you based on your perspective and worldview. So yeah, anyway, that was a long answer. I didn't mean to go off on that tangent. Next question. Best WrestleMania. If you had asked me this question before today, I would have said WrestleMania 21. Actually, I was watching it today. This is the only WrestleMania DVD that I own. This is when Batista fought Triple H for the title. Kurt Angle fought Shawn Michaels. Is it gonna focus? Randy Orton fought The Undertaker. JBL fought Cena. And the very first Money in the Bank ladder match, which was pretty freaking cool at the time. You remember when Kane came out in his entrance and all the ladders went up in flames? That was legit. And also it was when Eddie and Ray was on that path to Eddie becoming a heel and just beating down Ray. So I thought this was a pretty legit WrestleMania. The Kurt Angle and Shawn Michaels match was off the chain. The first ever Money in the Bank, it was dope. It had Benoit, it had Edge, it had some good players in there. When Shelton Benjamin did his first ladder trick that became a staple in all ladder matches, we had to see something crazy when he ran up the ladders. So yeah, so before today, and also it was the WrestleMania when they did the whole Hollywood thing, where they were doing the spoofs where Undertaker was like Dirty Harry. I forget who it was. It was like, you talking to me? You talking to me? He did a lot of Hollywood spoofs. I thought it was a cool WrestleMania. But then after watching it today, I was like, yep, definitely nostalgia making this better than what it is. So I really can't say which is the best WrestleMania. But before today, it would have been WrestleMania 21. Or was it WrestleMania 17? There was a dope WrestleMania. I think it was What happened in WrestleMania 17? I'm gonna go on record and say 17. Cause 19 is when 19 is when Rock and Stone Cold fought last, I believe. Something dope happened in WrestleMania 17. Did The Rock and Stone Cold fight then too? Is that the one when Stone Cold turned heel and he just beat down The Rock with a chair? I believe so. I will say it's WrestleMania 17. I think that's also the same WrestleMania when Triple H was bragging about I beat everyone. There's nobody left for me to beat. I am the game. And then Taker came out and says, you would never beat me. And then they had their WrestleMania fight, and then Undertaker choke slam him off the scaffolding. I was like, yep, Paul is dead. He is definitely dead. So I would say 17. WrestleMania. Am I confusing stuff? Is WrestleMania 17 the one where the NWO came back, or is that 18? Man, I can't remember. Y'all asking too many questions. Y'all doing the most right now. Stop it. Let me show you what I mean by Kalisto's. But Kalisto's moves fill themselves back up. You see that? You see that? You just ready to give Brother Ray that L. I just like to put them on these just in case when I win, I get whatchamacallits, the loot boxes to go there. Scooby, a pup named Scooby-Doo. I'm just an icon living. Yo, that Jaden Smith's Icon, that's a dope track. I'm just an icon living. Boo. Boo. No matches. Boo. What y'all doing for Valentine's Day? Better not say no limited tours. You better go out on a date, and if you don't got a date, you better treat yourself. Do I still want to play him? Yeah, why not? You better treat yourself. I can take Booker T to 3-star silver all now, but I don't have the coins. I don't got the coins. Coins. I don't got the coins. Said I don't got the coins. Hey, I say I don't got the coins. I don't got the coins. Ooh, puppy. Hold that L, man. Hold that L, man. Okay. I can dig it. Can you dig it, sucker? Can you dig it, sucker? That blue. As long as he didn't match my loot boxes, I didn't care what he did. I I don't have no blue matches. I do. What am I talking about? Let me do that one right there. That should be enough. I hope. I don't want to pin him. I want to... Too late. I wanted to destroy some loot boxes afterwards. Hopefully I get some matches. Boo! Y'all suck. Y'all sucketh. Next question. How do you know when a work is finished? This is gonna sound weird, but it stops talking to me. Like whenever I'm creating, well, this is more so true for painting. I'll have to say for painting and drawing, not for photography. For painting and drawing, the work stops speaking to me. Whenever I paint on the canvas and make like a few scribbles here or there, step back, look at it. Okay, see what needs to be done. Going, work, step back, look at it. So this may go on for like 2-3 days. And then after a while, when I step back and look at it, I see nothing else that needs to be done. So from that aspect, I say the work has finished. The work has finished speaking to me. So there's nothing else to create. It's like it's finished. And then conversely, I can tell when I'm working on something too long, because then I say to myself, I can't see anymore. So if I'm working on something and I know it's not finished, more needs to be done, it's still trying to speak to me. But because I've been staring at it so long, it's like I've become blind in a sense to it. It's kind of like a forest for the trees analogy. Like you can't see the individual trees because all you're seeing is the expanse of the forest. So when that happens, then I need to stop working and come back the next day. And then I'm able to see again because it's speaking clearly to me. In terms of photography, when I'm working with a model, I just shoot till I just don't have any more vibe or creative energy. Like I usually shoot until I get that one shot I've been waiting for. It's like, yes, this is what I've been looking for. That one shot that gives the whole concept oomph. Then I think we keep shooting some more. I tend to shoot for like an hour and a half. But then like around an hour, I tend to top out. I was like, I've had enough. My energy's running low. Time for you to go home. I never thought about it. Maybe that's an introvert thing. Like my energy getting sapped from being around people. It's like, okay, enough of you. I need my space. And then the thing about it is you can be having a good photo shoot, like being so focused in the moment about what is going on, that you don't realize how dope the shot is until after the fact. When I'm reviewing the images, I'm like, yo, that was a dope pose. Or you don't notice stuff that you could have changed or altered to make the photo even that much better because you're so focused on composition and lighting and blah, blah, blah. So you miss stuff. It's like, man, if I had another set of eyes on set, you know, this photo, even though it's 100, it could have been like 110. So it's kind of subjective on when I know when a work is finished. I'm just an icon living. Just an icon living. Icon living. Bruh, he gonna hold all these L's. Oops. Oh, Callistos. You ain't playing no games, man. Okay. You think you're hurting my feelings when you did it? You think you're affecting me negatively when you did that? Nope. Oh crap, I should have been getting all 3-star matches for the lot boxes. The lot boxes are back, yo. The lot boxes are back. I'll probably 3-star a lot of matches when I'm farming tomorrow. Oh. Boo. I hope my other faction members are playing. Boa. Boa. I'm just an icon living. You dare come to the rock, you piece of monkey crap? Know your role and shut. Look at how cool this is glowing. Shut your mouth. You piece of bird doo-doo. The rock says. I'm just an icon living. Tell it, I'm an icon living. Not too bad. Thought it was going to Hoyt more. Thought it was going to Hoyt rock. Thought it was going to Hoyt. Yeah, you dead, sucker. Calm down. Calm all the way down. I got NXT Seth and D-Bride training this boy, and he don't play when it comes to making gems. He don't play. I said he don't play. Okay, okay. 3-starred that match. Give me them loot boxes, though. Them loot beesies. Loot. Loot. Oh, look at that boa! That Hulk Hogan boa! Next question, unforgettable Rumble moment. Bruh. I can't remember which Rumble it is. It was. That's the Bajan in me. Incorrect past participles. So I don't remember which Rumble it was. But it was one Cena was supposed to be out for months. And I think when it hit number 27, and Cena music hit, I was like, what? Like the crowd was so electric. Then Cena came out with that cocky stance, and when he looked up, I was like, yo, this dude is legit. I wasn't even a Cena fan at the time, but just that moment just gave me goosebumps. That will always stand out to me as the most dopest Royal Rumble moment ever. Like, he put in that work, he did his rehab, and he came back before his estimated time. He just surprised everybody. That was the dopest Royal Rumble moment to me. I will never ever forget that. Like, even watching it back, it gives me goosebumps. Jonathan Senes. Okay, John Cena. Don't want to stay pinned. That's okay. That's okay. I got something for you, though. I got something for you, Dow. I got something for you. Something for you. Something for you. Ooh. Look into my eyes. Tell me what you see. Bounty killer. Alright, this tour is done. D-U-N. Done. Stop spinning and spooling. Stop spinning and spooling. Ooh, boy. I'm gonna make quick work of you. Moves that generate yellow moves do more damage. I'm gonna make quick work of you. Usually I fight Cena with an acrobat, but I'm feeling, as Summon Four Gods would say, I'm feeling saucy. I'm feeling saucy. I'm gonna make Cena hold that work. Saucy. Saucy. That's what this gameplay be missing. Singing. I just been talking. Y'all need these bars. I'm in a saucy. Oh, summon I feel saucy. Summon for gods. I'm feeling saucy. No, wait, hold on. Boop. 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 Yeah. Yeah, I think that's fine. Woo! Raindrop. That boy didn't even last. That boy didn't even last. That's with a 2-star silver Rusev. Man, if I knew that having a 1-star Titus that I tried to take to 5K talent, he stopped short at 49.16. I was so mad because I maxed him out TP and coins. And I need that extra black gem. If I knew that he wouldn't have reached 5K, I would have taken Rusev to 3-star bronze instead. This is why it's important to check out WWE-champions.guide, because the guide clearly tells me a 1-star, 3-star Titus cannot get you to 5K. So I gotta lurk in 2-star chips to get that boy. Next question, what is your most important artist tool? Young Grasshopper. Some people may say Photoshop. Some people may say the camera. Some people may say their tablet, like a drawing tablet. I will have to say, my mind, my brother. My mind. I always say, the camera. No. Yeah. The camera is what I use to take the picture. No, I'm messing it up because I'm playing this thing and not focusing. I usually say, this is my camera. And when I have an actual camera in hand, I say, I just need this to take the photo. So if I didn't have the unique way in which I see things, which I process things, then what? That's the most beautiful thing about artists. I'm a fan of all artists. Well, that's not true. I'm a fan of whom I'm a fan of people who see the world differently. I tend to be primarily fans of people whose work is very vibrant. May have to do with my Caribbean upbringing. Like if you ever see a chattel house, Google Barbados chattel house, CHATTEL, or is it TTLE? Those things are like, your house is like a coloring book. So I like people whose work is very vibrant. I'm a fan of art. One of my favorite artists. This isn't a part of the question, but Andre O'Gray. Oh, where's my phone? I need to pull up my Instagram. Andre O'Gray. Hold on. Because I'm not going to remember them. Insta Grizzle. Art crazy photographer. He's dope. Benny Rose's Jungle, also dope. What's going on here? Calm down, macho. Calm down. About to end this sucker. Finish him. Dun, dun, dun. Big Cass wins. Woo! Flawless victory. You know what? It'd be easier if I went in my messages because I have them all there. Just the Photog. These are their Instagram handles. Just the Photog. Andrew Thomas Clifton. Art Crazy Photog. The Sunk. Andre O'Gray. And shout outs to my little brother, Shay the Photographer. SHAE. I know I listed a lot of photographers. That's the vibe I'm on. In terms of visual artists, is it Kim Jungius? I hope I'm pronouncing his name right. This dude is crazy at how he draws. Hold on, Cass. I'm giving that raw link. My baby came. My baby came. My baby came. Anyway, that's that. Ooh, got a text. Is it from the Bay? Is it from the Bay? It is from the Bay. Hold on. Hold on. What was I saying? Okay, next question. Favorite tag team of all time? I am not a tag team guy. So cool. I just like to see the lights. So cool. I'm not a tag team guy by any means. But if you're asking me which tag team, well, let's go back. I know people will say Legion of Doom. Yeah, they were legit. People say APA, Too Cool. I'm trying to think of any old school wrestling tag team. Like, tag team wrestlers never really appealed to me at all until the Usos. Not the light, bright, glow in the dark Usos. I'm talking about these day one-ish Usos. Like, from the first day they debuted their new Titantron, I was like, yep, I'm here for this. I am here for this. I'm all about this right now. Them boys, they just keep getting better and better on the mic, in the ring. I like their attitude, their demeanor, just everything about them feels real. I don't feel like they're putting on a character at all when they're in the ring. Like, they got some legit grievances that they're getting off their chest. So yeah, my favorite tag team of all time would have to be the Uso. I know back in the day, you know, you get like a Hardy Boys or something. Like, the Hardy Boys were cool, but for me, it got to be the Usos. They just resonate with me. Down since day one. I'm a mighty ocean for you. Woo! Boy, Big Cass is disgusting. Unsanitary. Disgusting. It's unsanitary. Next question. Is all art art? That's a loaded question. As an artist, I will say no. And I know some people say, you can't say that all art isn't art. Art is subjective. Well, that is true. And it's based on people's opinions and likes and dislikes. I'm here to tell you, sir, that your likes and dislikes are wrong. All art is not art. Like anything else. Well, you know what? That's not true. All art is just that not all art is good art. There's some legitimately trash, garbage art out there. And like anything, I did not pay attention to the 5 match at the bottom because I was having a rant. Like any skill, it needs to be nurtured with practice, trial and error, learning from other people, learning from your own selves, learning from other means outside of the box. Like I see some things to this day, I see some things in galleries and museums. I see some things selling for ridiculous amounts of money. I'm like, really? 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 I mean, as an artist, like there's some things I look at and I'm like, I had a professor who loved basket. To this day, I can't see it. I can't see it. No matter how much I read, how much I research, how much I watch, how many documentaries, I just look at Basket's work. I'm like, I don't see it. I really don't see what all the hype is about. I really do not see it. And then conversely, I can look at Marcel Duchamp's work from the Dada movement. Yep, this is legit. I get it. This is legit. So, man, I guess in a case like that, it is subjective. But outside of that, like what grinds my gears, according to Peter Griffin, is when an untrained, unlearned person in the arts splatters paint on paper, random paints, random colors on paper, and says, "This is my abstract piece." No, that's trash. Just being realistic, that's trash. Like even abstract artists, even though they may make it look like all they're doing is splattering stuff on the page, there is literally still composition going on, color balance going on, activity areas, echo areas. There's a lot of things going on. To the unlearned eye, it just looks like a bunch of paint splashes. But to those who are learned and skilled, you can see what's going on. Like the trick about art is to make it look easy. If you make it look easy, then you're really good, because once you try to do it yourself, you realize, you know what? This isn't as easy as it looks, and I salute you, sir. So yeah, man, depending on who you ask, they can tell you that all art is art. Yes, I will say all art is art, but not all art is good art. Some art is just garbage. Garbage. And final question as I wrap up this match. Who has the best entrance? Who has the best entrance? Oh boy, who has the best entrance? It depends. It depends on what I'm feeling and who I'm feeling. I can go from Goldberg having the dopest entrance. I can go to who else I like, man? I'ma just say Demon Finn Balor. I like the theatrics of that. I would even put it over Undertaker's. Undertaker's is like a slow march, fire, all that kind of stuff. And Aleister Black's entrance is cool too. Like rising up, that's cool. So I'll go with Demon Finn Balor. I mean, that's that. That is that. If you're interested in joining the faction, right over there. Right over there. Go to the Discord. Read what's going on in the welcome section. Then send an in-game request and we'll take it from there. If you're interested in more of my work, look no further than below. We got a little Patreon, where you can see more images from the Fusion set, which is a little, the little image down there. Dope stuff going on. Follow me on Instagram. If you're interested in prints of my paintings, go to society6.com/godartist. For those of you that are listening and not watching, the website is patreon.com/godartist. With them bags. I think a mission came back. I need to hop on that. Well, let me play myself. Oh boy. Chips ahoy. Blah, 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 blah. Skip. The money bags, dog. I was so desperate for coins, I purchased a non-discounted money bag. I got all the levels though for the last event. No regrets. Confirm. Let's check this right quick. Come back out. All I buy is money bags. They call me Mr. Moneybags. All I buy is money bags. Call me Mr. Moneybags. All I buy is money bags. Call me Mr. Moneybags. All I buy is money bags. Call me Mr. Moneybags. Call me Mr. Moneybags. Them scarce tokens. Yup. I'm low on cash. Ever since we ran out of rush tokens, my cash flow has been, my coin flow has been scarce. When are those 1250 cases coming back, yo? I can buy 2 1250 cases at present. Then Blitz tickets, I won't be faction feuding this weekend. Got a faction, oh yeah, 4 out of 10. I'm gonna put in some 3-star work tomorrow, yo. I didn't get my last lockbox. They play me talking about, oh, it was just a visual glitch. You still got everything. Lies. Lies and fabrications. And disingenuousness. Lies. Oh my God. I don't know when I will ever enhance that, man. You hear what I tell you? I will have to get a fuse up. A fuse up. They should make a thing where it's like a blank fuse up template. And you can use it to fuse up any wrestler of your choice. I ain't using my tokens on him, I'll tell you that right now. Alright, man. Unless it's David D. Was there anybody who needed to heal? You know, I gotta heal some fools. Ever since this new layout, I don't ever remember to chat to heal anyone, which is bad. I'm about to heal some fools. Oh, I don't think there's anybody to heal. Okay. I mean, remember, why y'all lying? Why y'all saying there's 4 and there's nothing? Oh, look at that. Lies and disingenuous. Well, I guess they all heal. It's just a visual glitch. All right, man. Keep it 6. Sweet. Who is blowing up my phone? All right, man. Keep it 6. Sweet.
Davey D. For life.